everybody, Pizzaholics. I'm at a place called Lions and Tigers and Squares. Alright guys, super excited. Detroit style pizza. First time for me. It's something that people are starting to look for. It's a unique style of pizza, known for their caramelized crust. So we're going to sit here in the middle of Times Square and taste it. Where else to eat pizza other than the bright Times Square? Good place to vlog too. No studio lighting necessary. All right, let's go give this a crack, guys. Paid $8 for all this, which is pretty good. Pretty good. All right, not flopping. There's that caramelization. There's that caramelization that I was looking forward to. Let's give it a shot. All right. All right. Reminds me of something. I don't know what. I'm not sure what this reminds me of. Lots of sauce. It's staying on there. Not that greasy. No oil dripping from this thing at all, which is surprising because there's a lot of cheese on it. And cheddar cheese as well. So it's, loaded with a lot of cheese, but very dry. Very dry. All right, let's move on in and analyze. I think the crust was probably my biggest disappointment, despite being crispy. And it was crispy on the bottom. Nice dark brown char. Gas oven pizza. Cooked in a tray, obviously, and people kind of go nuts for that caramelized cheese along the edges. And even that was a little bit of a letdown, to be perfectly honest. I thought it just tasted too burned. Would you ever think that I would consider something burned on a pizza? Someone like me who loves char, loves Sally's, loves coal-fired pizza, but this tasted burned. I fry a lot of cheese. I fry cheese all the time, and it's not supposed to taste burned. It's like a coal-fired pizza. It's dark, it's charred, but it never tastes burned. Char is supposed to be flavor. Char is flavor, ladies and gentlemen. This tasted burned. I don't know if he was cooking in those trays all day. Maybe he wasn't cleaning them correctly. I have no idea. But you see the cheese nice and caramelized, and then every so often you get this really black spot, which is, see that right there? Another black spot right there. And I don't know. It was okay. Now, according to the sign, there's white cheddar in this. It's a mix between mozzarella, white cheddar, and pecorino. So it's a 3 cheese. I'm assuming the pecorino is that right there, the sprinkled stuff, the hard stuff. The sauce was pretty good. The sauce was pretty good, very fresh, not pasty, nice and pulpy, and that's what saved this thing. Pretty sweet, but not overwhelming. There was a little bit of acid in it. It wasn't San Marzano sweet. It wasn't Ruby Rosa sweet. Ruby Rosa was some of the best. That pizza that I reviewed yesterday, that pizza had some of the best sauce I've ever had in my life. It was really good, definitely quality. You could see a chunk right there, a nice big chunk. Very fresh, crushed tomatoes, not pasty. And they top it with a little bit of parsley, which is strange for a pizza. Parsley? I mean, I could understand basil, I could understand oregano. But parsley on a pizza? I don't know. It was not something I'm really too nuts about, Another issue that I had was the texture of that crust. And not the fluffiest center as well. It was a bit spongy. If that's the word I would use to describe this crust, a little spongy and not airy enough, as made evident there. You don't see the air pockets. There's very little air pockets in this thing. A little spongy, but it had the crispy foundation, which I was happy about. All right, guys, I made up my mind. Lions and Tigers and Squares, Detroit-style pizza, Chelsea, New York City. Gets a 7.4 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good. Something that I would probably order again just because I barely ever have Detroit-style pizza. But I would probably look for another joint. You know, that cheese along the edges. I was looking forward to that. I was looking forward to that caramelized cheese. That nice, gooey inside, caramelized outside, crunchy outside. I love fried cheese. I fry cheese all the time. When I'm not eating pizza, I'm frying cheese. When I'm not eating pizza, I'm dipping bread into sauce. I'll take a New York City style Sicilian, which, you know, some of the best are fluffy and airy and not spongy. That was a little spongy. I don't want spongy, I want fluffy. But yeah, it was a unique experience, and Detroit style pizza is something I'm going to look for again. Hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Be well. Look forward to our correspondences, and until next time, keep those bellies full, preferably with some good ass pizza. Until next time, this is Antonio signing off.